Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. John Means gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 305.
Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
The second baseman, DJ LeMay.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Urshela on at first, nobody out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
From the belt, the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First offering on its way. Aaron Judge comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
You know, Dero, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
And it's fouled away. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. 2nd and 3rd here, 1 man out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Ready on 0-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the 2nd run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Garrett Cole is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a 20-game winner from last season, and that's not an easy thing to do. He was really good from the beginning of the year all the way through the last month of the season. We'll see if he can have back-to-back years like he did last season.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
In there, 1-1. A swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting third, not shortstop, Jose.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Cole's ready. Here's the first pitch. One strike now from Cole.
Inside, ball 1.
Two out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Mancini moving back, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting it, the center fielder.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Frazier, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting 9, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Santander looks up. Gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. Three runs already home here. And that's low, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Now batting, Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 5-0. And here's Renato Nunez, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him.
Batting fifth.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's hitless in 6 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. So striding in, Anthony Santander. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And another foul ball. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Right side and right into the shift. LeMahieu with a great stop. He goes to first.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Brought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pedro Severino is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Brett Myers is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Brett Myers has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Now a move over to first. Runners back. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Two balls and no strikes to count to Stanton.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, the pitch. Back up the middle. Iglesias gets down to make the play. On to first, and they get them both.
Just a two-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hayes, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. That evens it up 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. In now for the O's, Ramon Urias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with the 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle, and it's fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit to first. He's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he is in there.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
So striding forward now, Hanser Alberto hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Alberto is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
To 1-2 now. First and second now, one man out. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. LeMahieu calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up, throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's the ball.
5 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. 2-0.
No strikes.
2 balls and a strike.
Count to 2 and
Boy,
1.
what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Ball, inside.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at-bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at-bat.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Runners on first with 1 down. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Gio Urshela stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Fouled away. Five runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's out.
And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Jorge Lopez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Jorge Lopez. Now back, second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lopez, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set and the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 strike now from Cole. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So here's Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. A ball and no strikes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Cole's ready. Here's the 2-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. He singled his last time up.
Brett Myers.
From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Now back, left field.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Stanton on his way up to second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. (2-0) now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
A 3-0.
Hey.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned at the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 9-0.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Here's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
He's set. Here it comes. Clint Frazier is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, B-Row? You come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Wade LeBlanc gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
1 strike.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Frazier, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Ramon Urias. And he lays off there 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ramon Urias has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. In now, Hanser Alberto, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. Strike one to start the at-bat. Second and third, 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is odd.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 10-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela. First pitch of the at-bat, and he popped him up. Iglesias into shallow left. He's there and records the first out. So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just missed above the zone. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now. The
2-1 home. Misses off the plate.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. Here's big Aaron Judd.
Number 99, Aaron Judd.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
To the plate now, Brett Myers, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped up, back behind second. Urias is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Giancarlo Stanton, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Orioles 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. LeMahieu retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 16.
Ready for another shot now, Trey Mancini. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
2-0 now. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Line hard, but foul. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is pulled into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voigt. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Alberto gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drives it the other way to deep right. Mancini moving back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier fouled away. He went deep back in the 5th. The 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
First pitch of the at-bat, fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
3-2, full count. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for the Yankees, but they're on autopilot, 11-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Pedro Severino.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left, 1 away.
The batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now to the plate, Austin Hayes. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Ramon Urias. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Ready to begin the
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Now here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Sean Armstrong comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sean Armstrong. Now batting, shortstop, Brett Myers.
Into the box now, Brett Myers. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Ready with the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter,
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mancini moving back to the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider.
the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front 14-1. Stepping into the box, Ryan Mountcastle. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter.
The first baseman, Ryan.
Davy Garcia is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Now pitching for New York, number 83, Davy Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Alberto.
At the plate, Hanser Alberto, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Garcia, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. And it's fouled away. Hit weakly back to the mound. There's one.
That's an out.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. One and one.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. A bouncer up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Orioles held in check there, and as you can see, they are way behind. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the DH, Torres.
The designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. I got to count 2-2.
This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
In now, Clint Frazier, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next,
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. first pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He went down on strikes last time up. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. So they to the plate now is the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Leading off for the Orioles,
Adam Ottavino is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York. Number
From
0,
the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ottavino.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Ottavino, originally from New York State. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Striding in once again, Anthony Santander. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-1, the final tally here. The New York Yankees are playing home run derby in this one as they combine for 8 homers in the game. Garrett Cole earns his first win of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. John Means allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game.